Chopper 9, the only local helicopter, getting you breaking news first, is above the scene of that shooting. Dan Carroll just arrived on scene. You're above the scene right now. What does it look like? What can you see?
Well, yeah, we are getting our first look at this scene, and it's obvious to see the amount and the extent of the damage from the fire that took place here. So that's what we're looking at right now. We haven't seen everything yet, but there's still a heavy police and fire presence on this scene. And as you look at the top of the building here, you can see how that fire burned completely through the roof. Giant hole in the roof there, and obviously a lot of damage to the front of the building as well. There's also a good bit of debris that is laying there in the front of the building, and I'm imagining that is a consequence of the firefighters working on extinguishing this fire. So let me go ahead and just pull out, and we'll give you an idea of where this took place. So you see the building there that with all the police and firefighters in front of it. You can see all the apparatus not very far, right here on the edge of the golf course in this area. That used to be Royal Oak. They've changed the name of it now. I believe it's still Meadow. I might be wrong about that, but you can see all the fire equipment and everything. So again, we're just getting our first look at it here in Chopper 9. So we'll be here, and we'll be continuing to orbit the scene and bring you any updates that we possibly can from our vantage point. And we'll continue to provide that. But for now, I'm Dan Carroll in Chopper 9.
Dan, really quickly, you mentioned the same thing. I thought this was Still Meadow myself, so it looks like maybe there was a name change because I kind of live out in that area. But boy, the damage from this fire, we really couldn't see that earlier this morning because we were kind of looking at it from a distance. There were some bushes in front of it, but my goodness, that is a lot of damage there.
That is a lot of damage, and yeah, you don't. I mean, I guess I don't. But firefighters may not have been able to get to the scene and fight this fire. And I have no idea what caused the fire either. But if there was a standoff with an armed gunman, they probably weren't able to make entry into the building and fight. Years ago, it was called Royal Oak Golf Course, and now it's Still Meadow. I just wasn't sure that was the right name. I know they changed the name of this several years ago.
So this is the first we're getting this vantage point because we do have you there with Chopper 9, and okay, we just lost that signal. It may be coming in and out for us, but what a large hole in the roof there. And we know that there was a fire. How much of that was caused by the fire, or what caused that? We still don't know, but we'll get back out to Dan here in just a bit.